of the area's brightest students have an opportunity to demonstrate their knowledge. 14 teams originally entered into our preliminary elimination, and 8 teams have made it to the provincial finals. Now, let's meet today's contestants.
Representing the Northern Ontario area and from Roland Michener Secondary School in South Porcupine, let's meet Kent Salawanchuk, Nick Papiano, John Brunette, and Mark Rogers, and their teacher coach, Tim Rourke. Representing the CKPR-TV Thunder Bay area, Fort William Collegiate with Joel Black, Paul Stefishin, Elena Zavato, and Ken Parody, and their teacher coach, Joan Kleinendors. Hi, I'm Mark Lade, your host, and we have Game 4 of the finals going today. Panel, are you ready to go? Let's roll. Which provincial premier used to host a weekly garden show on radio? Paul.
Bill Van Der Zam.
Correct. Singer Jennifer Warnes, who won an Oscar for Up Where We Belong, has released an album of songs written by which Canadian? Ken?
Leonard Cohen.
Correct. Which Saskatchewan native was named the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year? Nick?
Ruben Mays.
Correct. If you were to say, or said to possess great pulchritude, what attribute would Ken?
Beauty. Correct.
Beauty, eh? Which Canadian harmonica virtuoso born in Guelph, Ontario, perfected his art while in prisoner of war camp in Germany? Nick?
Guy Lombardo.
No, Fort William. Tommy Riley. Canadian businessmen is the topic here, panel. We'll talk about Canadian businessmen right after we take a break for a couple of important messages. A lively bunch. Our judge, the esteemed Stephen Officer. Steve, how are you?
Pretty good, Mark.
Oh, let's roll on this thing then. Okay,
ready.
the man with the answers is ready to go. We have the questions here. The panel is here with all the answers, too. Canadian businessman, as I promoted. Born in Halifax, he pioneered transatlantic shipping with his first ship, the Britannia, which...
Cunard.
Correct.
Samuel Cunard. A Canadian. Which other Nova Scotian built an empire on door-to-door sales? An empire so big, Nick?
Fuller.
Correct. Alfred Carl Fuller. Which Ontario native founded one of America's largest chemical manufacturing? Elena?
DuPont.
No.
Largest chemical manufacturing companies by emphasizing research, thereby developing a company with annual sales in excess of $10 million. South Porcupine. Nick?
Dow.
You got it. Herbert Henry Dow. Group portraits here. We'd like you to identify the artists who painted the following works. All of a group theme. I'll even throw in a clue. Here's number 1. 18th century English master. Number 1 coming up here. Who painted that? Nick?
Gainsborough.
No.
Elena?
Van Dyke.
No.
Stubbs, George Stubbs, the Melbourne and Millbank families. Number 2. Here's a portrait from 19th century Joel.
Manet.
Correct.
Edward Manet's The Balcony. Moving right along, here's number 3. An expressionist work from Scandinavia. Elena?
Munch.
Correct.
That's right, Edvard Munch. 4 girls on a bridge. Here's a scramble for 5 points, panel. What major seaway links the Atlantic Ocean to? Ken?
The St. Lawrence Seaway.
Correct.
All right. These are yours, Fort William. They're all worth 10 points for a correct answer. The St. Lawrence Seaway includes a hydroelectric power project that supplies electricity to Ontario. And what American state?
New York.
Paul?
New York.
Correct.
The Seaway handles about 59 million metric tons annually. What are the 2 most common cargoes?
Grain.
Paul?
Grain and potash.
No.
Wheat and iron ore. Which 2 companies occupy the eastern and western ends, 2 cities, sorry, occupy the eastern and western ends of the Seaway?
Thunder Bay and Montreal.
Paul?
Thunder Bay and Montreal.
No.
Montreal and Duluth. Animals. Which variety of bear uses its lips like a vacuum cleaner to suck up termites? Paul?
A panda bear?
No.
Making a noise which they say can be heard almost 320 kilometers away. That says it right here. What kind of bear is that, Nick?
Anteater.
No.
No, a sloth bear or honey bear. On which continent would we find the dreaded vampire bats that feed Elena?
South America. Central and South America.
That's right. Which slow serpent has the longest fangs of any snake in the world? Nick?
Rattler.
No.
And Joel?
Gapoon Viper.
Correct.
The viper, yes. Here's a list of conspicuous firsts. Panel, who was the first Christian Roman emperor? Elena.
Constantine.
Correct.
Which was the first bank to receive a charter in Canada? Elena.
Bank of Commerce.
No.
South Porcupine John.
Bank of Montreal.
Correct.
Who should we call the first economist? Paul.
Adam Smith.
Correct.
Who was the first black man to play in Major League Baseball? Kent.
Jackie Robinson. Correct.
Instrumental titles. Your ears will help you here. For each of the following songs, I'm looking for the name of the musical instrument in the title. I'll give you a clue if you need it. Here's number one. Nick.
Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
Right. Okay. Moving right along to number two. Paul.
Piano? Piano Man?
Piano Man. Billy Joel's Piano Man. Number three. John.
Flute?
Correct.
That's right, from Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite. On to the topic of Mexico. What's the name of the mountain range that extends along the western neck?
Sierra Nevadas. No.
Along the western coast of Mexico, Fort William? Paul?
The Andes?
No.
Sierra Madre. Which river separates Mexico from Texas? Nick?
Rio Grande. Correct.
C. Which southern peninsula? A limestone? John?
Yucatan.
Correct.
Dealing with roses, panel. The subject is roses. Who played the title role in the film The Rose? Nick?
Bette Midler. Correct.
Which Shakespearean play featured the line, "That which we call a rose" by Joel?
Romeo and Juliet.
Correct.
According to the song, who wore second-hand clothes and lived on 2nd Avenue? Elena?
Second-hand rose.
Yes. All right, we're looking at 135 for Fort William, 110 for Roland Michener. On to music. Which Japanese synthesizer group recorded Computer Game, the theme from The Invaders, which peaked at number 17 on the British charts? The Japanese synthesizer group. Say that fast 5 times. Nick,
Hot Tokyo Nights. No.
nice try.
Loudness?
No.
The Yellow Magic Orchestra. Who is the lead of the punk band The Plasmatics? Kent.
Wendy O. Williams.
Oh, how could we forget Wendy O? I've got all her albums. OMD are the initials for the name of Elena.
Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.
Correct.
Yes. On to the Olympic Games. How often, panel, are the...
Every 4 years. Correct.
Which Canadian city will play host? Kent.
Calgary.
Correct.
In what country did the first modern... Nick?
Greece. No.
Modern wind... Elena?
Paris.
Yes.
Yes. Paris, France. When the Olympic Games originated in ancient Greece, they consisted of athletic events and festivals in honor of which king? Ken.
Bacchus. No.
And which king of the gods? Roland Michener.
Zeus. Correct.
Yes. On to hotels. In what city would I find these famous hotels? Claridge's. Nick?
London. Correct.
Hassler's Villa Medici. Nick?
Roma. Correct.
Sachet or Sacher. Sacher.
Paris. No.
Nope. Fort William. Paul.
Nice?
No.
Vienna. Which large industrial border city has been enhanced by the Mammoth Renaissance Center, a complex of hotels, restaurants? Joel?
Detroit.
Correct.
In the spectrum, what colors border yellow? Nick?
Red and orange. No.
Paul?
Orange and green?
Correct.
Before Olympic Stadium in Montreal was built, where did... Nick?
Jerry Park. Correct.
Which television show of the 1960s starred Robert Vaughn as Napoleon Solo? Nick?
Man from Uncle. Correct.
Which island is called the Pearl of the Pacific? Nick?
Hawaii. No.
The Pearl of the Pacific, Elena?
Japan.
No.
Guam is what we're looking for there. Just before we take a short break, I'd like you to meet a representative of Martin Grove Collegiate in Toronto. He is the amazing Alan Rahman. Alan.
After several near misses, Fort Williams Collegiate has reached the provincial finals by defeating 8 other teams in the Thunder Bay Division. They would like to thank their sponsor, the Rotary Club of Fort William, the Fort William Collegiate Students' Council, and the Lakehead Board of Education, who helped make their trip to the provincials possible. The team from Roland Michener from South Porcupine has participated in 7 of the last 9 provincial championships, one of which they won. Ken Gibbons and Neil Verano would like to say, "Hi, Mom. Good luck to both teams in this hectic game."
Thank you, Alan. We'll be right back. At this point this could be anybody's game.
This is the closest halftime score that we've had in any game so far. Roland Michener with 190 and Fort William Collegiate at 175.
All right, let's see how we do on the assigned questions here. Kent and Joel, you're up first. Who built and flew the Spruce Goose? Kent?
Howard Hughes.
Correct.
Howard Hughes. 10 more for Roland Michener. Same two guys, different question. Where did Western heroes Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett die? Joel?
Tennessee.
No.
No. Kent?
At the Alamo.
At
San
the
Antonio.
Alamo. You remember the Alamo. All right, Nick and Paul. How old was Mozart when he wrote his first symphony? Nick?
6.
No.
He was 9 years old.
9 years old. 10 more points for Fort William. Queen Beatrix is the reigning monarch of what European country? Paul?
The Netherlands.
Netherlands is correct. John and Elena. Who was the first recipient of an artificial heart? John? Artificial heart. Elena?
Barney Clark.
Barney Clark, correct. What was Alfred Nobel's most famous invention? Elena.
Dynamite.
You got it. Dynamite. Mark and Ken. What ancient soldier was born in Europe, died in Asia, and was laid to rest in Africa? Mark?
Alexander the Great.
Yes.
Correct.
That's right. Ken, who is the present Secretary General of the United Nations?
Javier Desprez. Pass.
His last name?
Javier de Cuellar.
Correct.
You got it. Javier Perez de Cuellar. Canadianisms. A. What is the royal salute? Nick?
Like this.
No.
Quite. How about Fort William? What's the royal salute? Oh.
Curtsy.
No.
In some parts, yes. Abbreviated combination of O Canada and God Save the Queen that is played, not sung, at the beginning of a semi-official occasion. According to folk song collector Edith Folks, what is the best known of all Canadian songs? Nick?
Oh, Canada.
No.
That's all Canadian songs. Fort William. Ellen?
Snowbird.
No.
Alouette. Gentil Alouette. Never mind. What was the first Canadian postage stamp? Nick?
5-cent beaver.
No.
No. Fort William. Kent?
1 cent Queen Elizabeth head.
No.
The 3-penny beaver. Oh! Grown recent events panel. In December of 1986, Mikhail Gorbachev announced that which famous dissident and his wife could return? Elena.
Sakharov.
Correct.
Sakharov's work was instrumental in the development of the Soviet Union's, Ken?
Hydrogen bomb.
That's correct. What is his profession, or at least what is his profession before being sent to Gorky? Roland Michener.
Whose is it?
It's Roland Michener's. Whoever you like. Nick?
Nuclear physicist.
Yes.
Correct.
Sakharov was closely observed because of his criticism of repression within the Soviet Union. His sentence to exile, however, was the direct result of his public condemnation in 1980 of what Soviet action toward another nation? Nick?
They invaded Poland. Afghanistan.
Invaded Afghanistan.
Correct.
Okay, to Fort William for those 10 points. Oh, here's a 40-point who am I question, which correctly answered first clue will get that team 40 points. Try this. Who am I? I was born in France, 1841. My father was a doctor who had been arrested for his opposition to the regime of Napoleon III. For 40 points, who am I? Nick?
Montcalm.
No.
Fort William. Any idea? Elena?
George Sand.
No.
In 1865, I visited England, where I met John Stuart Mill. I translated one of his more famous works into French. Later that same year, I went to the United States, where I lived until 1870. For 30 points, who am I? Nick?
Hugo.
No.
Any idea, Fort William? Okay, on to the next clue. Although my initial intention was to be a doctor, I soon became engrossed in politics, becoming a mayor, a deputy, a senator. Elena?
LaGuardia.
No.
A cabinet minister, and in 1906, Premier of France. For 20 points, who am I? Roland Michener. Nick?
Charles II.
No.
In 1909, my government fell, and I spent the next few years preparing my country for an attack by Germany. In 1917, Ken?
Maginot.
No.
In 1917, I again became premier and helped forge the Treaty of Versailles in 1919. John?
Georges Clemenceau.
Clemenceau is correct for 10 more points for Roland Michener. Scores pretty even at the moment, 245 for Fort William, 240 for Roland Michener. This could be tense. To get the 20 points for this question, you must identify the painter and the title of the painting. I'll give you a clue. Let's have a look at the painting. It's called The Nincompoop. His paintings often convey a subtle blend of social sarcasm. Joel?
The Mannequin by Goya.
Goya is correct. Yes.
Goya is correct. We're going to have to give you the other one because I went and opened my big bazoo and told you the title. It is called The Nincompoop. 10 points for Fort William. When an object floats on water, the weight of the water displaced, Nick?
Is equal to the mass of the object. Archimedes principle.
Correct.
All right. We're looking now for a number which indicates the number of things and not their order. That number is a, Paul?
A cardinal number?
Cardinal number is what we're looking for there. Now, here's a point on which a lever turns or is supported. Nick?
Fulcrum.
Yes, fulcrum. There's our Sunday brunch menu now, panel. Many people like to start with champagne and orange juice or a concoction of vodka, tomato juice, and spices called a pen.
Bloody Mary?
Correct.
A popular item is made with poached eggs and a ham slice on an English element.
Eggs Benedict.
Correct.
Some people would rather stick to lox and cream cheese on a bagel. What's lox, Nick?
Kind of meat.
No.
Could you be more specific, Fort William? Eleanor?
Kidney.
No.
Smoked salmon. Firsts. Which was the first Japanese city to be bombed by an atomic, Nick?
Hiroshima.
Correct.
Who was the first woman in space? Nick?
Tereshkova.
Correct.
Who is credited with the first translator of the Bible into English? Nick?
James First.
No.
Eleanor?
St. Augustine.
No.
John Wycliffe. Who was the first woman to be elected to Canada's Parliament? Nick?
Johnson.
No.
She was elected in 1921, the first election in which women had the vote. Fort William. Agnes MacPhail. Airships. What is another name for a lighter-than-air, Nick?
Dirigible.
Correct.
Who was the French engineer who invented the first successful, Paul?
Zeppelin?
Who
No.
invented the first successful dirigible? Roland Michener. John?
Montgolfier.
No.
Henri Giffard. What was the name of the famous Zeppelin airship? Nick?
The Hindenburg.
Correct.
All right. Still a pretty tight game. On to a scramble here. What was the family name of the three sisters who became famous novelists? Anne, Neville, Eleanor.
Bronte.
Correct.
Bronte. See, Fort William, these are all yours. 10 points for each correct answer. Dealing with the Brontes. Which sister wrote the enormously successful novel Jane Eyre? Paul.
Charlotte Bronte.
Correct.
Another equally well-known story, Wuthering Heights, was written by which Bronte?
Emily?
Correct.
Agnes Grey and The Tenant of Wildfell Hall were written by which sister? Paul.
Anne Bronte.
Correct.
You got it. Okay. The lead has changed hands. How many choirs are there in a ream of Nick?
5.
No.
How many choirs in a ream, Fort William? A ream of paper, Ken?
2.
No.
20. How many Fahrenheit degrees are in a, Nick?
212.
No.
In a Celsius degree, Fort William? Paul.
9/5.
Correct.
For which French king did Jacques Cartier lay claim to New France? Kent.
Louis XIV.
No.
Fort William, Ken?
Charles II.
No.
Francois the First, or Francis the First. Which Canadian poet and novelist wrote Life Before Man? Paul.
Braithwaite.
No.
Life Before Man. Roland Michener, Kent.
Moet.
No.
Margaret Atwood. Which Chinese dynasty was overthrown? Nick.
Ming.
No.
In 1911. Fort William. Eleanor.
Tang.
No.
Manchu. Or Qing. Ontario is the topic here. What Ontario town has the nickname of the coldest spot in Canada? Nick.
Capscasing.
No.
Coldest spot in Canada, Ken.
White River.
Correct.
The cross of what saint is on Ontario's coat of arms? Ken.
St. George.
Correct.
What Ontario town is the birthplace of hockey star Wayne? Nick.
Brampton.
No.
No, Wayne Gretzky. Ken.
Brantford.
Brantford, correct. Each one of these things involves telling me what each of the things on the list I'll give you have in common. Try this. This is a super one here. Aquilonia, Borealia, Mesopelagia, Nick,
They're all things in the atmosphere.
No.
Nicogargantua, and Transylvania. That list, Fort William, what do they all have in common?
Specific.
You'll love this. Eleanor.
They were all provinces.
No.
No, they're all proposed names of Canada at the time of Confederation. Oh, Mesopelagia. It would never fit in the national anthem. On to the Snappers panel. Which London landmark, the other London, is named for Sir Benjamin Hall? Nick.
Big Ben.
Correct.
Which Russian composer is the best known for his works for classical ballet?
Tchaikovsky.
Correct.
Buffalo Days are held annual in which provincial capital? Nick.
Winnipeg.
No.
No. Fort William. Kent.
Regina.
Correct.
In which decade was Canada's first subway line completed? Ken.
1950s.
Correct.
Which comic strip feline has gained renown for Paul?
Garfield?
Correct.
What English writer was the author of the Horatio Hornblower novels? Nick.
Oh, I don't know. Pass.
Time. Fort William. Forrester. C.S. Forrester. Zagreb is the capital of what? Nick.
Poland.
No.
Of what region of Yugoslavia? Eleanor.
Serbia.
No.
Croatia. Who was the Minister of Enlightenment and Propaganda from 1933 to 19... John.
Himmler.
No.
Under Hitler. Fort William. Paul.
Pass.
No.
Joseph Goebbels. Who preceded Margaret Thatcher as Prime Minister of Great Britain? Kent.
Wilson.
No.
Pass.
James Callahan. What poison was mixed with Kool-Aid at Jonestown in Guyana? Kent.
Cyanide.
Correct.
Fashionable in the Victoria era, what was the purpose of the popular piece of furniture called a whatnot? Nick.
Put your clothes on.
No.
No. Fort William.
Joel.
It held souvenirs.
Yes.
For ornaments. What is the title of the Arthur Miller play based on the Salem witch hunts? Nick.
Death of a Salesman.
No.
No. Fort William. Eleanor.
Crucible.
Correct.
Which planet has two satellites, a diameter of, Nick,
Mars.
No.
a diameter of 49,500 kilometers and is a distance of 4, Ken?
Uranus.
No.
Neptune. Which man alternated with J.R. Macdonald as Britain's Prime Minister between 1923 and 1935? Nick.
Chamberlain.
No.
Fort William.
Time.
Baldwin. What is Manitoba's official floral emblem? Joel.
Prairie crocus.
Correct.
What city is home of the National Football League's Hall of...
Canton, Ohio.
Correct.
What Canadian actor had a hit song in the 1964 entitled Ringo? Paul.
Time.
Nick. Time. Oh. Would have been... We'll be right back. Wow, what a game.
Boy, these two teams really kept us on our toes today. 350 points for Roland Michener, and even that wasn't enough to win. 410 by Fort William Collegiate, and they'll advance.
Just a super game, panel. Thank you very much. We will advance to another game next week, the first game of the semifinals next week. West Central Ontario's Southwood Secondary School in Cambridge against Western Ontario's North Lambton Secondary School in Forest, when we once again reach for the top.